The Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. These are the opening lines of one of the most profound and mysterious texts ever written, the Tao Te Ching. For over 2,500 years, its wisdom has guided seekers, philosophers, and even leaders. So what secrets does this ancient book hold for us today? Let's dive deep into its very first verse and see what we can uncover together. The verse begins, "The Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao." Right away, it challenges our fundamental way of understanding the world. We love to label things, to put them in boxes, to define them with words. But Lao Tzu, the legendary author, is telling us that the ultimate reality, the fundamental flow of the universe, which he calls the Tao, is beyond any description we could ever come up with. The moment you try to speak of it, to capture it in language, you've already missed it. It's like trying to catch the wind in a jar. You can feel the wind, you can see its effects on the trees, but you can't hold the wind itself. The Tao is like that, an unnameable, unknowable force that is the source of everything. Next, he says the name that can be named is not the eternal name. This echoes the first line, but deepens it. Think about it. When we name something, we separate it from everything else. We say, "This is a tree," and in doing so, we mentally separate it from the ground it grows in, the air it breathes, the sunlight that feeds it. But in reality, the tree is interconnected with all of those things. It's part of a larger, seamless whole. Names create boundaries where there are none. The eternal name refers to the true essence of things, which is interconnected and whole. The names we use are just convenient, temporary labels. They are useful, but they aren't the ultimate truth. The verse continues, "The unnameable is the eternally real. Naming is the origin of all particular things." This is the core of the paradox. There's this unnameable, formless reality, the Tao, and from this formless reality, everything we can name and perceive comes into being. It's the concept of moving from the infinite to the finite. Before the Big Bang, what was there? Science might call it a singularity. Lao Tzu calls it the unnameable Tao. And once the universe exploded into existence, we got stars, planets, mountains, rivers, all the particular things that we can point to and name. So the formless gives birth to form. The silent gives birth to sound. Now we get to the part about desire. Free from desire, you realize the mystery. Caught in desire, you see only the manifestations. This is a powerful guide for how to live. When your mind is quiet, when you're not constantly chasing after things, you can connect with that deeper, mysterious level of reality. You can sense the interconnectedness of it all. You can feel the Tao. But when you're caught up in desire, wanting a better job, a bigger house, more followers, your focus narrows. You only see the manifestations, the separate objects of your desire. You see the trees, but you miss the forest. You're so focused on acquiring the individual things that you lose sight of the magnificent whole they are a part of. It's not that desire is bad, but being consumed by it blinds us to a deeper truth. Finally, the verse concludes with a beautiful and enigmatic statement. Yet mystery and manifestations arise from the same source. This source is called darkness. Darkness within darkness, the gateway to all understanding. So the formless mystery and the world of forms are not two different things. They are two sides of the same coin. They both spring from the same ultimate source. And what does he call this source? Darkness. Now, this isn't a scary or evil darkness. Think of it as a profound, creative void. It's the darkness of the womb before birth, the darkness of deep space where stars are born. It's a darkness full of potential. By looking into this darkness within darkness, this ultimate mystery, we find the gateway to all understanding. It's an invitation to embrace the unknown, to be comfortable with not having all the answers, because it's in that space of mystery that true wisdom begins. So how can this ancient verse guide us in our busy modern lives? It reminds us to look beyond the labels we put on ourselves and others. It encourages us to find moments of stillness, free from the constant noise of desire, so we can appreciate the bigger picture. It teaches us that the greatest truths can't be Googled or defined. They can only be experienced. Now I'd love to hear from you. What does this first verse mean to you in your life today? Leave your answer in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this journey into ancient wisdom, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the Tao Te Ching and other timeless philosophies. Thanks for watching,